guys, this is Stephanie and I'm Stacks on Stacks on Stacks. So I'm coming to you guys with 20 books that I'm going to be reading in 2020. I'm sure you guys have seen lots of these all around, and I bet they're chock full of books that are coming out in 2020. I'm not going to be doing that today. Today I have a little game that I'm going to be playing. I'm actually going to be playing it all year round, but I am excited about this. Now, I'm actually filming this towards the beginning of January, and I'm releasing it towards the end of January, but I'll explain that to you now. Basically, I have a bunch of books in my handy dandy bowl here. These are books that are on my TBR shelf, which is like right over there. You can't see it, but it is an entire bookshelf that is full of books that I would like to read. I know sometimes I might buy more books than I have read in a year, and I am going to try and remedy that. Basically, last year I did a pretty good job of reading more books that I own than books that I don't, and I'm going to try and keep that up this year. So basically, I have a goal to read 20 books off of my current TBR shelf. So if I add more books to it, those will not be counting. They have to be books out of this bowl, basically. So I'm going to choose 5 books out of this bowl at the beginning of every month. And I am going to either read that book that month or read the first chapter of that book of the month. And I may decide after the first chapter that actually I don't want to read this book, and then I will unhaul that book. Or I might just read the book that month. Or I might say, I do want to read this, but I'm not going to read it this month. And I will put the tag back in here and put the book back on the shelf. One of those 3 things will happen every month to the 5 books. And I'll try and hold on to the little papers so I can let you guys know each month as well what I will be reading, putting back, and getting rid of. And I'll probably be doing this during a Monday Reads, like at the beginning of the month, each month, something along those lines. I could tag it onto another video too. You never know. I'm unpredictable like that. So I will go ahead and draw 5 papers right now. 3, 4, 5. Now, as I said, I won't be adding any books to this. This is it for this year. I have like 100 and some odd books in here, like 103 or 104, however many little slips of paper I cut up. I wasn't actually counting that closely. So I'm not going to read all these books this year, but I'm going to read at least 20 of them. I would like to read more than 20 of them. I would like to remove more than 20 books off my TBR shelf because I definitely put more than 20 books on it, you know. And if I pick a paper, which I won't this month, but if in the future I pick a paper and I'm like, oh, I've actually already read that book, I will remove the paper from it and I will choose a new one. But it will also count towards the 20 books that I need to read. I'll probably be reading more than 20, but basically I need to clear off that TBR shelf. Whether it's getting rid of the books or actually reading the books, it's going to happen. And I guarantee to read the first chapter of every one, if nothing else. Ooh, Stray. I don't remember who this is by, but I will go grab all of these books in a minute. And I Darken. That one's by Kristen White. Daughter of the Forest. Ooh, Julian Marillier, I think. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. And Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. All right. I wasn't expecting to get all these, so I'll grab them. I'll be right back. Okay. I got them. They are all right here. I'm not 100% sure what all of them are about. Daughter of the Forest is by Juliet Marillier. That's what I was thinking. I don't really know what this one is about. I'm pretty sure it's like a high fantasy book. It was one that April Sarah recommended. It was like last year or the year after. She was doing a read through of Juliet Marillier's books. And she said it was a good place to start. So I bought it and I just never read it. No reason. Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. I actually have started this book and I just didn't really get into it. It's like an Alice in Wonderland retelling. Like she's a girl who's in black and white in a world full of color. And her dad goes missing and she has to go find him or something. I think it's middle grade. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. This is one I also started years ago. And I think I got like 2 or 3 chapters in. This was really huge on BookTube when I first started started watching BookTube. And I don't really know exactly what it's about. It's a girl who's like, I want to say like early 1900s England, like a boarding school. And then she finds out she has like magical powers, or the school has magical powers, something like that. I don't know, but I do like Libba Bray, so I'm excited to give this one a shot. And I Darken by Kristen White. The one book I've read by Kristen White, I really did like, and I've heard great things about this. So I am excited to get this one. This is like a Vlad the Impaler retelling, where I think Vlad is a girl. I think that's what this is. And then Stray by Elissa Sussman. This one I got forever ago in a book box, like probably before I even had BookTube. I got it in a book box. And oh, my lights are in unison. That's kind of fun. And it is about a girl who I think she wants to go to like a school to become a princess or something, and instead she gets sent to fairy godmother school. I'm not 100% sure what it's about, but I do want to read it. Actually, I want to read all 5 of these because they're on my TBR shelf, so I clearly want to read them. So that is it, guys. This is a quick little video introducing my little game for 2020 of how I'm going to be reading books and everything like that. And I might read more than 20. My goal really is to get the books off of that shelf, just because I purchase books and I get books given to me throughout the year that I put on that shelf, and then it starts to overflow. Like, it's overflowing right now. I don't really want to show you a picture because there are books stacked in front of it and there are books like on the in-between. It doesn't look good. So I am hoping that with this little game / experiment, I can get books off of there, whether I'm reading them or not, get them off of that shelf and get them onto the rest of my bookshelves where books have been read and live happily. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like or subscribe, and please feel free to leave a comment. If you have read any of these books, by all means, let me know what I should be expecting. I have high expectations of all of them. They may not all be 5 stars, but I think they'll all be a 4 or 5 stars. So if they're not, I'll be a little bit disappointed. And I also have a bunch of books on there that I got in book boxes years ago that I just kind of got and stuck on that shelf. So those might be some of the ones that I'm maybe not keeping. Who's to say? But leave your comments. I'll look forward to talking to you guys soon, and have a good one. Bye!